it's Karen with Yes Please PaperCrafts, and in this video I'm going to be sharing my process for how I put together page kits. And it is kind of a long process, so I'm probably going to be breaking this up into multiple videos. And in this first video I'm going to talk a little bit about how to get started, where you can go for inspiration, and also how to use up those items in your craft room that have been hanging around for a long time. So those are kind of the things I'm planning to cover in this video. And then I'm not sure how many page kits I'll actually get done. I'm probably just going to get started and just kind of get going with it. And then I'll make more videos to show you how I complete each one of the page kits. Okay, so before I get started with talking about the page kits, I did need to pick a winner for a giveaway that I'm doing on my channel. I did recently open an online store and I'm selling flare buttons, and the name of my store is the Yes Please Button Shop. And I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested in checking that out. I also have a video on my channel where I shared information about the flare buttons. And so if you want more information about them, I'll put a link to that video in the description as well. So before I pick the winner, I thought it would be fun to share some of my new designs with you guys. These are not in the store yet, but I will be adding them soon, probably tomorrow. And so I just wanted to kind of give y'all a sneak peek. Some of my favorites are this one here that's I love my dog. And then there's this one that's a Christmas one that says ho ho ho. And then another one of my favorites is this sparkle flare button. So super cute, and I'm super excited about having the online shop, and I'm having a lot of fun making flare buttons for you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick the winner. I'm going to switch over to using my computer, and I'm going to be using the YouTube random comment picker to pick the winner. Okay, so I'm going to start by going over to YouTube and getting the link for this video, and I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go over to the YouTube random comment picker and paste in that link. Now the rules for this giveaway was that you had to go out to the button shop and look at the buttons and find your favorite, and then post a comment with that with your favorite or the one you liked in the comment. Okay, so I got the comments, and there's 29 different commenters, and I'm going to click on start. Okay, I don't think I clicked it. I'm going to click it again. And the winner is Sharissa Weber. So Sharissa, you are the winner. And it looks like Sharissa says she liked the florals, but her favorite was the golden retriever button. Okay, so Sharissa, please be sure to contact me. I'm going to put my email address up on the screen here and also in the description of this video. I need you to send me your email address, and I'm going to be sending you a coupon code that you can use to get your free buttons. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with building page kits. Okay, so I think that one of the hardest things about building page kits is getting started. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of people struggle with, is that it's hard to know where to start, and it's overwhelming because you might have a small craft room or you might have a large craft room, whatever the size might be. It's really difficult to try to gather together everything that you might need for a page kit. And so a lot of times when you see people creating videos on YouTube on how to put together page kits, they might start with paper or they might start with photos because you kind of have to have a place to start. It's just too difficult to try to do everything at once. If you break it down and you start small, you can build the page kit up as you go along. And so that's one of the reasons why this process does take some time. But what I like about it is that I can go through my craft room. I have an opportunity to look through my things and make plans. I can plan different layouts, and it's relaxing. I think it's fun to do because you're not really having to finish a layout. You're just going through things and kind of putting them together and into page kits. And so I think it's really fun to build page kits. And then what's really nice about having that is once you have these page kits built, you can use them just in your craft room. Like, so if you have a couple hours one day and you want to do some layouts, you can go over to your pile of page kits and pull those out and work from there. And so it doesn't take you as long to create a layout. The other reason I like to create page kits is when I travel to a crop or to a friend's house, I can just grab those, and it's easier to pull things together that I can work on away from my craft room. And so I think having page kits, whether you are traveling to a crop or to a friend's house or just staying in your craft room, there's a lot of good things about having page kits available. It gives you the freedom to really be creative and build a page without being stressed out, because you kind of have a starter. You have everything you need to kind of get going with that page and with that scrapbook layout. Now, you might not have everything you need to finish that scrapbook layout, but you should at least have 80 to 90% there, and then you can always add on to it later. So I like to do page kits, and I want to do some because I'm going to hopefully be going to a crop in March, and I just have run out of them, and so I just need to do some more. Now, for me, one of the things that I like to do is to go around my craft room and get inspiration. And how I do that is I go around and I look through different things in my craft room, and I find things that I think are interesting or that I would really like to use, and I pull them into a big pile. So I have a big pile of stuff here, and so you'll see I have things like I have these rosettes. They're made from crepe paper. This is from the Sunny Days Maggie Holmes collection, and I've had these for a while and I haven't used them, and it's kind of an odd item. But if I build a page kit specifically around this particular embellishment, the chances of me using it goes way, way up. And so instead of this sitting around my craft room getting unused, maybe I will be able to create a layout with it. So each one of these items that I pulled, I'm going to be using as a page kit starter. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some of the things that I chose to use for my inspiration. Now, your inspiration could be a embellishment, it could be a piece of paper, it could be a photo, it could pretty much be anything. It could be even be a tool, a punch that you want to use, or maybe a die or a stamp set. And so I think that's one of the fun things about using page kits, is that it kind of stretches you and makes you go and look at what's in your craft room, and helps you to use the things that you have. Okay, so some of the things that I have here, I have these really pretty layered stickers from Vicky Bouton, and these are really pretty butterflies. And you might think that you could use that on any layout, but sometimes I have a hard time making something like this work unless I build a page specifically around the embellishment. And so I did pull out some of the embellishments. I really would like to use these because I really like them. They're really pretty. And so I'm going to build page kits for each one of these. I have these flowers also from Maggie Holmes. This is from the Florist collection, and these are beaded sequin flowers. Those are really cute. Okay, I also have these bows. Now, I have used a couple of these bows, but some of these bows, like this navy bow and this hot pink, I'm not really drawn to those colors. And so I think that if I'm going to use these bows, I'm probably going to have to make a page kit around this color scheme, and so that's what I'm planning to do with the bows. Now, this aqua bow, I'm sure that these two bows, I'll probably have no problem using those because I love those colors. And you ever notice that you kind of tend to gravitate toward the same color schemes? And so I just, sometimes I have a hard time if an embellishment is a specific color, one that I don't usually go for, that sometimes that will hang around my craft room for a really long time. And that's also in the case of something that's older, like this example. This is an epoxy sticker set. I don't even know where I got this, but it's super old. It's from Basic Gray. And this is probably not really my style, but I'm going to challenge myself to build a page kit with this because I think I have a lot of papers that are very distressed, and I think this would go really well with some distressed papers. And so I'm going to try to build a page around this epoxy sticker set. Okay, I also have these are Project Life cards from Fun Stamper's Journey. I got these from Spellbinders at their Spellbinder warehouse sale, and I really love them because the colors are so fun, and it's got silver accents. And one of the things though is that these colors are so bright, it's like neon bright colors. I don't think that I would be able to incorporate this into a layout that I'm already doing. I think I might have to build a page kit just to use these project life cards. Okay, the next thing I have here is this set of three-dimensional stickers. This is from Memento, and I think I got this from Hobby Lobby on clearance. And I think this is super cute, and I love travel themed things, but I don't really do a lot of camping. But I do think that a lot of these stickers would go really well on a layout about going on a road trip. And so I'm going to build a page kit that's going to be used for pictures where I'm traveling. And so I want to make sure that I pull in this as my inspiration or my starter. Okay, so the next thing that I have here, and that was all the embellishments that I pulled. And let's see how many page kits I'm going to get from this. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's at least 7. Now, it's possible that I could do more than 7. For instance, if I have these bows here and I decide that I want to use this pink and white stripe bow on one layout and the blue on a different layout, I can, you know, build multiple page kits. And so that's at least 7 though. So I have 7 there. I want to kind of try to do 20, I think, to start. And then once I finish those 20, if I have time, I might build some more. I'm pretty slow at doing stuff, so it might take me a while. Okay, so this is a thicker set that I've been having for a really long time. I love this thicker set. It looks like Scrabble tiles and they're gold. But I have yet to find a layout that this would go on. But I think I have some pictures about you know, playing board games, and I'm thinking I might try to see if I can create a layout with using this as a title for a photo that has somebody playing a board game. And so I think that's what I'm going to do with this one. So that'll be another page. So that's 8. Okay, I have this chipboard. I just created a layout for the scrapartstash.blogspot.com sketch challenge for the month of November, and that's going to be going up on my channel soon, that video. And I used a couple of pieces for that layout, and I had this on my table, so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and create a page kit based on this, because I think it would be fun to create a title from this happy. And so I'm going to probably create a birthday layout using this chipboard. Okay, so I also have some pictures here. Now, I'm not going to be using all of these pictures, but one of the things I like to do is to pull out some pictures and kind of have them on the side and look through them so that I have some idea of pictures that I have available that I would like to scrapbook. And sometimes it's nice to just go through and sit and look through your pictures, and you can kind of get a feel for what pictures you have. And this is a picture where I was at a crop, and so I would like to scrapbook this picture. I also have some other pictures of when I went to crops, and so I definitely have a lot of these types of pictures that I haven't scrapbooked yet. This is pictures from when I went on a trip with my sisters and my mom to the wine country in Fredericksburg, Texas. And so I have those pictures. So I just have a series of pictures here. And one of the things that I think is really cool about having pictures and looking through pictures as you're going through the process of building page kits is that you can kind of look for themes and also for colors. So if I'm trying to build a page kit using navy, and I have this navy bow over here, you can see here that I was wearing this navy, and this might actually work really well with the page kit that I build using this navy bow. And so I think sometimes starting with a picture can be very hard, but if you have a stack of pictures and you just kind of keep them in mind as you're going through and building page kits, sometimes you'll think of, oh, hey, I have this picture that would be perfect with these papers or with that embellishment, and you can kind of you know, build things as you go. So that's kind of my process. I don't really start with any one thing. I don't start with a stack of paper. I don't start with a stack of photos. Although at some point, once I get all my starters or all my inspiration pieces, I am going to go back, and the first thing I'll do once I have all my inspiration is to go and look at paper, because paper is a big part of creating the scrapbook layout. It's probably the biggest part of the layout other than the pictures, and so it's probably the most important thing. And I think that's why a lot of people tend to start with the photos or with the paper. Okay, so I think I'm going to keep these two things together because I think that would be, really cute to use that bow on a layout with this picture. Okay, so I'm going to put this stack of pictures over here. Now I have already gone through them and looked at them, and I'll just kind of keep that in mind as I'm going through this stack. Okay, I also have some Project Life cards. This is a Project Life kit. It comes with some 3x4 cards. These are 4x6 cards, and also some ephemera. And I'll turn this over so you can see everything that's in there. And it's a birthday party theme inspired kit. Now, I have collected a ton of Project Life, and I don't actually do Project Life, but I love these little kits, and they have these at Joann's on clearance, so I got quite a few of them at Joann's. They also have them at Tuesday mornings, and so I just started picking them up, and I have not really been using them, so I tend not to go over there to where I have these stored in my craft room to look through them. And so I think I probably need to just go through this and make a couple page kits using the cards and the embellishments from here. And I think that's going to be good because I have a lot of Project Life cards. So I'm going to, I might pull out another one besides this one, but this was the first one that I came to when I was going over to that side of my craft room. And so I just decided that I would pick this one up as an example to share with you guys for this video. Okay, so I think that makes me, I don't know if I'm up to 10. Okay, I can always add more. That's the other thing, is you don't have to have everything all at once. You know, if you don't have enough, you know, your craft room is right there. You can always go back and add more. Okay, so I just also recently created a layout using this indigo and ivy. And so this just happened to be on my table as well. And I have this picture right here, and I just thought that would be perfect together. And so I'm going to create a page kit for this picture using this project pad from Pink Paisley's Indigo and Ivy. Okay, so that's going to be a page kit. Okay, and I did also have this paper out because the layout that I created, I actually used papers from both of these project pads. And it's really interesting, if you look at these two project pads, you would probably think that none of the papers in here would match, but it's actually interesting because the colors in both of these, they have a lot of the same colors. And so I was able to pull papers from both of these and create a layout. In fact, I have that layout right here. I'll show it to you. Okay, so here is the layout that I created. I started this layout, I think it was in the online crop. I have virtual online crops with the people in my Facebook group, and we've been doing it like every week. And then just recently I said I needed to just do it every other week, so it's every other week on Friday night because just super busy right now with the holidays, and I'm going to be doing a bathroom renovation, and so I don't have as much time right now to do things. But anyway, I started this in the online crop, and I'll put a link in the description below to that Facebook group if you're interested in joining. But we just get together and we hang out and we talk, and we just create, you just create whatever project you want. Some people do scrapbooking, other people do cards, some people even do organization projects or sewing or crocheting, just anything you really, that you would like to work on. And we just kind of hang out and talk and share our projects, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I started this layout there, and then I finished it the next day. And I thought it came out really pretty. My goal was to use this picture, and I wanted to use this thicker set because I really love it, but I hadn't been able to find anything to use it on. And so I thought it worked really well with the indigo and ivy paper. But the paper on this layout that came from the this Heidi Swap project pad is actually this paper that I use as my background. That paper came from this Heidi Swap paper pad. Also, some of the solid color paper that I used to make these flowers also came from this Heidi Swap paper pad. And so I thought it was really interesting that it had very similar colors to the indigo and ivy. And one of the things that's really cool about this paper pad is that it has the solid color papers in the back. And so that's what I use to create the flowers. It also has specialty paper, so it had this gold specialty paper, and that's what I use to create the bows and the centers of the flowers and the butterflies. I use that gold glitter paper. And then it has some specialty paper and also some stickers. Okay, so yeah, so that was the layout that I created. And I'm going to use this with this picture as a page kit. Okay, so this one, I really didn't have this as an inspiration, and I don't think that there's any particular paper in here that I want to use, but there's a lot of really good paper in here that I could use as a background. And so I think I'm going to use this when I start going through to pick my papers for my page kits. I'll probably go through and look to use some of this for my background. So one of the other things I thought about is I could potentially use one of these alphas as a starter, and maybe I'll do that because sometimes I find it really hard to use these flat alphas like this, and I'll either use maybe the yellow or the green as a starter for a page kit, and that would be really cute. I think I have Echo Park Jungle Safari, and that would be super cute to use with that collection. So maybe I might have to make a page kit about the zoo and use this as my title. Okay, so hopefully I can remember that, but I guess I could always go back and rewatch this video if I forget. I probably should be taking some notes. Maybe I should write that down. Y'all hold on, I'm gonna go get a paper. Okay, so I got this. This is just some scrap paper that I have in my craft room. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and write on here, Heidi Swap. What is this called? I'm not really sure what it's called. Oh, Art Walk. Art Walk. Okay. All right, so that will kind of remind me that I can do a layout using the stickers from this project pad, the Echo Park Jungle Safari, and some zoo pictures. So I'm going to create a page kit to do that. Okay, so the next thing we'll do here is this. I have some chipboard. Now, one of the things that I find really interesting is that sometimes it's hard when you have to keep things separate in your craft room because something this large doesn't fit with my other embellishments. And so I have it in a separate place in my craft room, and I haven't been using it. So I really need to try to figure out how I can better use some of my supplies. And so I just decided that I would go ahead and create page kits based on some of this chipboard because I love chipboard, I love dimension, I want to use it. But it's so funny because I'll create a layout and I'll completely finish it, and then I'll remember, oh yeah, I had chipboard. And then it's too late because I finished my layout already, and there's no place to put anything else. And so then I end up thinking, well, I'll just use that next time. And then next time comes around and I do the same thing. I create a layout, and then later after I finish layout, I'm like, oh yeah, I have chipboard. But okay, so as much as you try to be organized, sometimes if you have a lot of stuff, sometimes it's just hard to keep track of it all. So I'm still trying to work on my organization. I'm hoping to get back started with doing some more organization. I've been doing other things, and my craft room is kind of getting a little bit out of control again. So I probably need to get back into doing some maintenance and putting in some more organization into my craft room. Okay, so I have this chipboard. This is from the I'd Rather Be Crafting by Lori Whitlock. It's an Echo Park collection. And I know I also have paper. In fact, I had pulled the collection kit here. And this is the collection kit. And I've really been wanting to scrapbook some of the pictures that I have from crops that I've gone to in the past few years. And so I definitely want to do some page kits using this. I know I also have some ephemera. So I think that's all I have. I think I have ephemera. I have this collection kit and the chipboard. And so I'll probably do, maybe I might do like 6 different page kits with this because I know I have a lot of pictures. And I'll have to look and see maybe the pictures that I have and maybe print some of those off and that might help me to put those page kits together. Okay, so I think I'm going to have way more than 20. All right. We also have this chipboard, which I've used a few pieces from this chipboard. This is from the Crepe Paper Chasing Dreams. It's Maggie Holmes, and I really love this happy heart, and I thought I might create a page kit and use that as my title, and then of course I could use some of the other things as embellishment. So I'm going to use this as inspiration to start a page kit. Okay, and then here's another one that's a Maggie Holmes chipboard, and I'm going to do again the same thing. I might use this as my title, Bloom and Grow, and I'll create a layout based on that title, or create a page kit based on that title. This is such pretty chipboard. Sometimes it's hard to use a title this large unless you kind of plan it out. And so I think it's a good idea if you have really large titles like this to create that as your inspiration and then build your scrapbook layout or your page kit around that. Okay, now the last thing that I have here is I have some of these. These are paper pads from Park Lane, and I got these at Joann's a while back. I think it might have been January or February, and they were on clearance. They were only a couple of dollars, and one of the things I really liked about them was that they have solid colors on a lot of the backs of the pages, and then some of the other papers in here are very just stripes and plaids and polka dots and things like that. And so I think that I'm going to use some of this paper to kind of use as in these page kits. So I pulled a couple of these. I have this one here, which is the Park Lane Rainy Day. I also have the Park Lane Floral Fun. This is super pretty, and I love the fact that it has all of the back sides of all of the paper are solid. So you can see here all of the different solid colors that are in this paper pad. So I just thought that was really pretty. Now I don't know how much I would use of these large realistic looking flowers, but you never know, there might be a layout that I could use this on. But I mainly bought it because I loved all of the solid colors of paper that was in this paper pad. And then this last one here is it's called Butterfly. And this one I love because it has some gold foiling and it has butterflies. My mom loves butterflies, and I have pictures of my mom that I want to scrapbook, and I think that I could probably do some page kits with papers from this paper pad. And I love these butterflies, and I'm probably going to do some fussy cutting to cut these butterflies out. Okay, so I have this paper as well. I'm going to probably create a couple of page kits, and I'm going to use some papers from here as starters for those page kits. Okay, so let's see what else I have here. I also have, this is paper that I have purchased from Tuesday Mornings, where you buy 25 sheets and it's just like $3 or $4. And I like doing that. I share it with my friends, and then you have a lot of paper that you can use for different projects. Comes in really handy when you need a lot of the same paper. And so I like to actually buy this, but then have quite a bit of it. And so one of the things I like to do when I have paper like this is to use this as a starter for a page kit, or to use it with the page kits, because I have multiples. And if I wanted to do a double page layout, I would have, you know, multiple sheets. And so it's really useful to have sometimes a lot of paper that's the same. I think it's really, I have a layout that I did recently. It was a Thanksgiving layout, and I wanted to do a 2-page spread. But after I did the layout, I realized that I only had one sheet of each paper. And so now I'm trying to figure out how can I make a double page spread and not use any of the same papers I used for the first layout. So sometimes it's nice to have extra paper. And so, yeah, I have some of this as well. Okay, so that's kind of where we get started. So I would say the first kind of tip that I can give you for building page kits is just getting started. So just go around your craft room and just pick things that you think that you can use in a page kit just to get started. You can pick anything. So I think that's really awesome. And that's the way I like to do it, because then I can use things that I really want to use, and also things that have been hanging around in my craft room that every time I see that, I'm like, when am I going to find something to use that on? So if I could use that up, and if I can't, maybe that would be something I could let go of and maybe pass it along to someone else. But I am going to go ahead and try to use up some of the things that I share with you here in this video. Okay, this is just some more paper that I have here. That is just a lot of the same papers. And all right, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I think what I'll do now, I think I've been talking now for maybe about 30 minutes. And so I'd like to at least get started with picking papers for one page kits, just so y'all can get an idea of maybe how that would work. So I'm going to go ahead and move some of this out of my way, and we're just going to start with one of these items and start building a page kit. Okay, so I'm going to bring up a stack of paper, and rather than just focusing on one of these items, I'm just going to put these items around me. And if I see some paper as I'm flipping through the paper, I don't have to keep flipping through the same stack of paper over and over and over again. I can just flip through the paper, and if I see something that I think might go with something I have here, I can just go ahead and pull that. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of spread this stuff out here. And we'll just kind of see what we have. All right, so I pulled this stack of paper from my stash, and I do have a lot of my paper organized by collection and manufacturer, also by color, and also by themes or by patterns like polka dots and chevrons and wood grains. But then I also just have paper that's random, that's in a stack. And sometimes that's the best paper to use when you're building page kits, because you just have a good variety of all different papers. And so these were just a stack of paper that I have floating around my craft room, and we're going to use this to just go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off by just looking through the papers here. I think this is Bo Bunny. I don't think I have anything here that would go with that, so just going to go ahead and just flip through these. This is kind of a Disney themed paper. Now this one's pretty cool. I could use this, and this is a wood grain on the back. And so definitely this could be used for one of my layouts. And nothing's jumping out at me saying, use me, use me. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and just kind of look through this different papers that I have here, and see if there's anything that's going to jump out and say it belongs with any of these other items that I have here. Sometimes it's hard if you just pull a random stack of paper. You might not find necessarily the things that you need, but right away I see this. Now I have this paper multiple times, and so I know I'm not going to use this cut apart. I've already cut this cut apart multiple times, and I really love this stripe on the back. And when I'm looking at this, I immediately was drawn to this sticker pack. So I think that I'm going to use this paper with this sticker. I think it blends really good. It has all of the same colors, and I like the stripe for travel. I think it has a lot of movement, and it's just a fun print. So we're going to go with that for that travel page kit. I keep forgetting what I'm calling it. It's a page kit. Okay, and then we have some Christmas paper here, and here is a stripe. And this is a Maggie Holmes paper. This is the Sunny Days. That's really pretty. I have quite a bit of the Sunny Days collection. Okay, here is a plaid. And then we have a polka dot on the back there. Oh, this is super pretty. This is Bella, I can tell, because it's so pretty. You can just tell by how it feels. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like a night sky, and it's navy blue. I don't know how I could use that with what I have here, but I would love to use this for something. I don't know, would that go with this one that I have here? The colors go, but it really doesn't suit my theme because I'm at a crop. That sure is a really pretty paper though, but I don't think it's going to go for this layout. Okay, we have this yellow polka dot, and that's really shiny. I don't know if I like that too much. I think this paper came from Scrapbooking for Less, and I love that store. If y'all haven't checked out that online store, it's called Scrapbooking for Less, and I'll put a link in the description below. But you can get 2 sheets of double-sided paper, and it's usually runs about $1.20 for 2 sheets, and super good deals. And a lot of times they'll have their 12 by 12 stickers, the cardstock stickers, for $1. And it's a really, really awesome store. If you don't have a Tuesday mornings, it's kind of like having Tuesday morning prices in an online store. So it's a really awesome shop. And they have really good customer service, really fast shipping. So I like it a lot. Okay. For some reason, this is just drawing me together. Maybe it's because the happy heart kind of has this, it's not really a black, it's more of a charcoal gray. And I think this stripe is really cool, and I think that would go really well together. So I think I'm going to pull that paper for that page kit. Okay, here's another stripe. You can tell I love stripes. I'm always buying stripe paper. Okay, we have some more Disney paper. And okay, this paper I actually created. So this paper I actually purchased just to document my mom becoming a nurse. And so I probably shouldn't have this in this stack of paper. Maybe I should build a page kit using this paper, and I can go find that picture that I have of when she graduated from nursing school. And I have some other pictures when she had her nurse's uniform on, so maybe I'll have to try to see if I can find those pictures. I'm super disorganized with my pictures. They're all over the place. And I really need to spend some time going through my pictures and doing something with them. But for right now, when I scrapbook, I just randomly pick whatever picture I have available. So I'm not a chronological scrapbooker. I just like to scrapbook, and I just scrapbook whatever picture is available and close to hand. Okay. This next one is a cut apart, and I think I bought it for this side. That's really cute. Okay, here we go again. Nope, I don't think it really goes. Nope. Okay. All right, let's see what else. I think I would really, do I have 3 of those? I do. I must really like that paper. Yep, I have 3 of those. That's a gorgeous paper. Sometimes it's hard to find a good navy print, and that's just a beautiful paper. Okay, so now we have some tickets. This would be good for travel. And on the back of that is this gray paper. Okay. Okay, here we have some Pink Breast Studio. Now I do have these flowers here, and this just jumped out at me because it just looks like it has similar colors. I want to open this up and just kind of take a quick peek at it. You know, I saw this at Tuesday mornings a bunch of times and I never got it. And then my friend Joanne created a layout using these flowers. And then when I went back, I just had to pick one up because it's so pretty. Because it's actually, they're made from sequins and beads. It's super cool. And I think that goes perfectly with this paper. So I love that together. So I think we're going to use this paper for this layout. It's really pretty. And so this is kind of my process. Sometimes it's just a matter of getting started. And once you get started, it gets a little bit easier as you keep adding things to each one of the page kits. So let me go ahead and talk about what I do with each page kit as I am going along. I did have some Ziploc bags, the big baggies that I was using. But one of the things I don't like about those is that they get crumpled, and then over time they start to have, I don't know, they just don't hold up really well, and I find that my things get damaged in there. And so I started using the 12 by 12 record sleeves instead that I picked up from Amazon, and they're from the checkout store. I'll put a link in the description below if I can find that on Amazon. And so let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. Okay, so I just thought I would show y'all what I was using. I still use these sometimes, but I find that when I'm traveling and I have these, they don't really fit the paper really well, and they get crumpled and things get damaged, and they're much bigger than the paper. And so I find that a lot of times when I'm using these, that it doesn't really hold up that well. So I did start using these are like album sleeves, and they're meant to be used to cover a vinyl record album. And I think it's a little bit over 12 inches. And so it really fits the paper well. It has a little bit more structure to it. It's not super thick, but you can see if I put the paper in there, it just fits the paper much better than those bigger Ziploc bags. And so I just like having my papers and my embellishments in something like this, as opposed to having them in something like that's much bigger and just kind of harder to, you know, to make the paper stay straight. Okay, so let me go ahead and take paper out, because it's not part of one of my page kits. And so what I'll usually do is go ahead, if I find something. Now I do have some bulky items here, and so I might actually not put that in the sleeve. Maybe I would just put it with it. So I put the paper and the flatter items in the sleeve, and then just keep this on the outside, and maybe just attach it with a clip or something, and have it like that. Because if I start putting this in here, it might work. If it has too much dimension, though, I might keep it separate, especially if it's something like this. Okay, so that's usually how I keep my page kits as I'm going through and building the kit. It kind of keeps it contained, but you can still see through it. I also find that it's a lot easier to see through these things than it is to see through these Ziploc bags. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep going here. I'm gonna try to see if I can go a little bit more, and then I'll probably stop this video, and then I'll do a part 2. And stuff is going everywhere. Okay, so we have this paper also from the Pink Fresh Studio. This is from the Simple and Sweet collection. And it's, I don't think I really have anything that goes with that. And this really pretty mint green on the back. I do have that green bow there. That's really cute. I might put those two things together. Okay, so I might have to separate that. Let's see. Let me go ahead and just cut that apart. And I think I'm going to put, which one am I going to put in here? I think I might go ahead and just stick all 3 of those in there. I'll put those 3 in there and those 2 in there. I love these fabric bows. I think they're really pretty. Okay, so we have that. And actually some of the things on this chipboard could go in here as well. Might have to look at that later. Okay, so we have this paper here. This is from the My Mind's Eye Well Hello collection. And then there's these hot air balloons. Man, that's a really bright yellow. And on the back of that is a cut apart. Yeah. And you know, I'm thinking about this. I needed to have something neon to go with these cards. Now, I looked at this and I'm like, oh my goodness, would I ever even use that? It's so bright. It's just a really bright yellow. And the back of it is cute, but I don't really know that that's my style. I don't know that I would use this cut apart. But if I turn this back over and I have this yellow paper here, it goes really well with these cards. So I think I'm going to put that together. Look how cute that is. So I took a piece of paper that maybe I wouldn't have used or wouldn't have been drawn to, and put it together with something I think is super cool that I wanted to use. And I think that's going to work really well together. Really cool. I'm excited about that one. Okay, so this is a really old piece of paper. And Not my favorite. I usually use this as kind of what I call my ugly paper. I would use this as a background to kind of build a layout when I piece together like other papers. And so I might put that with my ugly paper because I just don't see myself using that one. Okay, here's another one that I don't even know where I got this one from. Looks like it came out of a paper pad. And I don't like the color. I don't like the pattern. But the back of it's white, so that could be used as a background. So I think I'll just put that over there as a background. Okay, so here's a paper. This is from Echo Park. And this is from Paradise Beach. And that's really bright and colorful too. I love that neon green that's in there. So I could do two different kits. I don't think these two papers go together, but I could do two different page kits with those two papers. Okay, so here is a stripe paper. And there's a yellow on the back. I really like these two papers together. It's from the same collection, and I think I could use those together. So I think I'm going to put those two papers together. Okay, all of this paper must be from the Paradise Beach. That's what it looks like, yeah. Okay, so this is a summer collection. I wasn't really planning to scrapbook summer layouts. And so I think I might just skip over this one here. And we'll just go ahead and put that over there. Okay, and then this paper I know goes with this collection over here because I used it on a layout. And I think these two papers could go together, and so I'm going to use those two together. Okay, so I can use up that scrap. Okay, here is part of a wood grain. Probably should just put that with my wood grain papers. I could use it to mat a picture or something. And I'm not really sure why I had some scraps in here, but okay, there's a yellow paper in the back of that one. I think this is a My Mind's Eye paper. Okay, this one is from Best Summer Ever. This is Echo Park. It's a really pretty floral. Let's see what I have left to try to get paper for. I have this one. Don't quite think it goes 100% with that. But I actually do like it. I think what's throwing me off is this kind of peachy color up here with that yellow. But I definitely could use these down here at the bottom with this paper. So I think I'm going to pull that paper to go with these rosettes. I don't usually use rosettes. I find them a little bit of a challenge to use, and I like dimension, but I find rosettes to be very bulky. But I was so proud of myself for using a rosette on my layout that I just created for the Scrap Our Stash blogspot.com challenge. So I used up one of my rosettes, and I was super excited. It was really cute too. It was a little bit of a smaller one though. Okay, this is really pretty. This is from, let's see, this is from Sparkle City from Chamel. But that kind of looks like it goes together. I don't think it intended to go together, but it sure does look like it would blend together really well. So I might just put those papers together. Okay, this is crepe paper, and this collection is the Hello Love. Now, I don't really care for this side too much. I think I bought this paper because of this side. I really think that's really, really pretty. Let's see what else I had here to use. I don't think that this works with this paper because it's more orange and yellow. But this is more like pink. It's more of a softer tone. And what else did I have here? Well, I did have some more chipboard over here. Let's see what else we have. So I had picked out this black and white paper to go with this chipboard. And then I also had, I don't really think that this lends itself to a birthday layout. I don't think that really, to me, it doesn't really go together. So I don't think I would use it with that. But I definitely think it would go with this. I think that's really pretty together. So I think I'll put this pink paper with this black and white stripe and this chipboard together. That's super pretty. And look at this flower, how well that goes. So that's awesome. I like that. Okay, we only need one of those papers, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the other one over here. Okay, now I have this paper here from the Pretty Little Studio, and it's a bunch of houses. And if you hear snoring in the background, that's LilyBelle snoring. She's sleeping behind me. This is super cool. It looks like a background paper. And I like that a lot. It's really cool. I don't know what I would use that for though. I don't think it goes with this. It doesn't really go with the party theme. I think we'll just leave that for another layout. Okay, and then this paper here is Paintbrush Studio. And on the back is this paper. This is gorgeous. And you know what? I had this paper over here that I was going to use with this these flowers, and I think I'll use that together. It might be from the same collection. Let's see. This is from Simple and Sweet. And this paper is from Just a Little Lovely. So it's from a different collection, but it just blends really well together. So I think we're going to go with that. Isn't it amazing how you can take a stack of paper and just start, you know, playing with it? I think this is more fun for me to go through and just play with things and kind of color coordinate, put things together, figure out what goes together than sometimes it is for me to create a layout. So I really enjoy this part of the process. I think it's very creative and I just really like doing it. It's very relaxing. I just find it, I love to just sit and play with paper and look through paper. It's one of my favorite things in the entire world to do. Okay, so we have this paper here, which is a background. And I don't think I have anything to go with this one either. Let's see. Okay, I wanted to see what else we have. We have this one here, which is another chipboard that I had. And that would be really pretty together. You know, this doesn't really read Maggie Holmes to me because this is more of an abstract kind of background. It looks like a mixed media. But I think it would be super cool with this bloom and grow. And so I think I'm going to put those two together. That's really awesome. Okay. I'm running out of room here. That's the only bad thing about trying to put together a bunch of page kits all at one time is that sometimes you kind of run out of space. But and that's where I'll start trying to maybe put together the different elements into the, you know, the album sleeves that I have to try to keep them together. And I'll probably do that as soon as I finish up the video. I'll probably go back and just get it all organized and make sure that I kind of keep it together because I want to make sure that I don't forget what things I put together after I spent all this time doing it. Okay, so this is from Webster's Pages. It's a cut apart on one side and then this really pretty stripe on the other side. I don't know, for some reason that just reminds me of ice cream. Sherbet or something. But this is super pretty. I only have one piece of this paper and I would love to use this as a background, but I think that I really like the cut aparts. So I think I'm going to keep it for the cut aparts. And I'm just going to put that over there. Okay. Then we have a couple of sheets of this crepe paper. This is from the Kiss Kiss collection and it's just a wood grain with all these little hearts. And I think maybe I have this paper right here and it has the, it almost looks like a tree trunk and it's got a heart and it goes out with like the tree rings. And that's really cute together. I think I like the hearts. Both papers have hearts. And even though they both have hearts, this one has a very large pattern where this one has a very small pattern of hearts. I think those two could go really well together. And so I'm going to put those two papers together. Okay. I had two of those. Okay. All right, this next paper is Christmas. I'm not going to be doing a Christmas layout. On the back of that one is a wood grain. That's really pretty. It's a very realistic looking wood grain, and that would be really cool to use for like outdoor camping, but I don't really do a lot of camping. I might have to see if I have any kind of picnic. We used to do picnics when I was a kid. We used to go to City Park in New Orleans, and we would go out there and play softball and have picnics and do barbecues and stuff. And unfortunately, I'm kind of on the older side of life. I'll be turning 60 next year. And so when I was younger, and when I was a kid, and also when I was a young adult, we didn't really have cameras. So I don't have a lot of pictures of when I was that age. We have, you know, pictures here and there. We did have a camera. I take that back. We had a camera at some point, but we didn't really have a lot of money to buy film and get film developed. So we just don't have a lot of pictures. And so unfortunately, that is the way it is. I think sometimes the young kids nowadays don't realize how lucky they are to have all of these digital phones and cameras, and they can just take as many pictures as they like, and they can get instant gratification to see what the picture is actually going to look like. I remember back when we were kids, you know, you would take a roll of 20, I don't know how many was on a roll, maybe 24 pictures, and you might be lucky if you got just a couple that were in focus and that were actually good pictures. So it was kind of like, you know, pay a lot of money and take all these pictures, and you never know what you were going to get at the end of it. Okay, so this paper here has a lot of stars. That's really pretty. I'm going to try to see what else that I have left. I have this chipboard that I haven't found anything for. I still have these Project Life cards, but so far I hadn't come across anything that really looked like it would go with this. And I did have this, I'd rather be crafting, but that already has paper. I already have the paper and the chipboard. And so I probably would want to pull in a couple of papers though, just maybe to tone this down a little bit. I do find that Echo Park, when you have an Echo Park collection, they have super cute paper, but it's so busy. Every pattern is just super, super busy. There's a few here and there that are not as busy, but I might want to pull in some more, you know, muted colors and like tone-on-tone patterns, or just solid color papers to go with this. Okay, so I don't think I have anything that would go with this, but let me see. I have these stickers here. That's going to be hard to use. I don't know what I'm going to do. I love these stickers, but it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world to use for sure. I also have this. That was another thing. I hadn't found anything to go with that yet. Okay, so I did have this travel one here, and I don't think that goes with it. Nope, I don't think so. Okay. All right, so here's some more Christmas paper. This is Sweater Weather by PaperCrafts. And I love all the little frames on the back. That's really cute. I might actually put that with the black and white stripe that I have. Would that go with that? Let's see. So I have this paper here. Not really. I guess it kind of does. I guess it does. I like that together. I think I'll put those three together. Okay. That's that Maggie Holmes one that I'm doing. Okay. All right, some more Sweater Weather, and this is like a black and white check on the back. Okay, and we have this really bright blue paper with the white daisies on it. And then the back of that one is this one, Hip Kit Club. I was going to say, I don't think I picked this individual piece of paper out, and I didn't. It came from a Hip Kit Club. It's called Let's Go Fly a Kite. And, I don't know if I have anything that would go with that. See, the colors in this collection here, this Project Life kit, it's more of an aqua, not really a bright blue. Although it does kind of go with that travel one. I'm not sure it really goes with the theme, but it does go with the colors. No, I don't like it together. Sometimes you have to put things next to each other to see that it doesn't go together. Okay, here's one with a bunch of little bunnies, and this is from Lovely Day. This is Dear Lizzie, and the back of that is a blue and white stripe. Okay, so that's super pretty. And I had this picture here. And I had the bows. I think we're going to go and put this together. Isn't that cute? I love that. I don't know what else I'm going to put with that, but I'm loving the vibe of that. It's kind of like, almost reminds me of Paris for some reason. Okay. And then we have this one. This is also Hip Kit Club. It's called Chasing Rainbows. That's really cute. I could imagine like cutting this out, these little scallops. And super cute. But it does kind of go with this. Let's kind of open this up and see if this does go with this. I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell by looking at the packaging. I need to actually open this up and look at the actual stuff that's in here. The yellow is a little bit off. This is more of a green than yellow. Although it does have that green there. I think this could work. I think that would be super cute. Wouldn't that be cute to cut out all these scallops and use it for a birthday layout? Okay, I'm excited. That's exciting. Don't you love it when you find something that would go and then you have an idea for how to use it? That's really cool. So I love that together. Okay, so we're going to put that paper with this Project Life kit. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to pull out a couple of these cards just as representation for what I'm going to put it with. Let's see. So that's kind of got all the colors there that's in this Project Life kit. If y'all are wondering, I actually took the top of this off. I cut it off. And then I glued the bottom together, and then I just slide this in and out. So it's a little bit easier to get it in and out of the box. And then I just have it sitting on my shelf like that. So like that. Okay, so we have that paper to go with this. I think I'm making really good progress. So I was kind of worried at the beginning. You know, I think that's something that everybody kind of struggles with. It's really overwhelming when you're just starting because you don't have anything. And but once you start to get a few things together, I think it gets easier and easier as you go through and put more and more things into your page kit. Okay, here's some more Christmas. This is like Christmas words. And on the back is a blue and white pattern. That's pretty. And this is also Hip Kit Club. Yeah, Hip Kit Club. Okay, I don't think I have anything that I would use that one for. Okay, here's a pretty little studio. This is Savannah Dreams. I don't think I like this shiny paper, and I'm pretty sure this came in a Hip Kit Club as well. And I'm not really feeling the shiny paper. Y'all like that? I'd be curious to know if other people like the shiny paper. To me, it almost looks like plastic. I like the paper that feels like more like fabric, and it's got texture to it. I'm not really sure I like the paper that's like this. It's got a gloss to it. I guess it's like a semi-gloss. Okay, so here is a polka dot and then some clouds. Yeah, that would be cute with this road trip one, but the colors really just doesn't go with that. Nope. Okay. And this was from the Amy Tangerine Stitch collection. Okay, up next is some more Christmas paper. This is from the Jingle All the Way, and I think this is Pink Fresh Studio. No, My Mind's Eye. This is from My Mind's Eye. More Christmas paper from Jingle All the Way. That's super pretty. I like that. Almost looks like snow falling. I have some pictures of my dogs. They were out in the backyard when it snowed. And I live in Louisiana, so we don't get very much snow. And I think it snowed a couple of years ago. And I have some pictures of them out there in what little snow we have. You can still see the grass a little bit, but we did get a little bit of snow. We get snow maybe once every 10 years or so. We don't get it very often. That's a gorgeous paper. I just love lemons. Isn't that pretty? That's really pretty. Okay, I think I'm kind of getting tired. I might need to take a break. And I think I only have a few more sheets of paper here, so I was trying to get through this to see if there's anything else here that I liked. And this is Webster's Pages. This really cute rainbow on the back, and then this plaid. And this is from The Love is in the Air. And then we have this Illustrated Faith. This is strawberries on one side, and it's kind of like a peach on the other side. Okay, and this is more Christmas paper. That's cute. Little polka dots. And then this is this is cute though. It has a pink and orange, and I'm just wondering if I could use it here. And I don't know if I would use these two papers together. Possibly could, but even if I didn't, I think that I could probably build multiple page kits using this Project Life set. So I think I'm going to put this paper in with the Project Life, even though it's Christmas. If you look at this, it doesn't really look like it's Christmas. This was from the Holiday Happenings by Hit Kit Club. I think I'll use this side here and put it in this page kit. All right. And this is another one from the Hit Kit Club. It's also a holiday paper, Holiday Happening. And we're almost done because most of the paper that I have left here is backgrounds and wood grain papers. So I think what I'll do is go through, I have maybe like 9 or 10 pieces of paper left. And then the rest of it was background paper, and that I thought I would go through if I needed to pick out backgrounds for something that I didn't have a background for already. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and flip through the rest of these papers really quick, and then I think I'll end the video there. So I hope y'all found some good tips with how to get started with creating your page kits and using whatever inspiration you can find in your craft room to get started. That's really pretty. I love that. Don't know what I would use it for, but I like it. Super pretty. This side's pretty too. This is a Heidi Swap Emerson Lane collection. Really cool paper. Okay, here is a Pink Paisley Horizon. This is travel themed. And this really doesn't work with that paper because this is more of a road trip. This has pinks and purples, and this doesn't have any of that. So I don't think that would work. And okay, and we have some paper that have puppy paws. And on the back of that is this paper for cats. And so I think I bought the paper for the back here. I think that's super cute. Now this paper would have been perfect. You know what? I think I'm going to put this paper here. I probably have, I'm pretty sure I have road trip pictures with my dogs in the car. I think that would be adorable to create a layout with them in the car and use this puppy paw paper. So it might be cat paw paper, but it's animal paw, so it'll work. So we'll put that in there with that paper. Super cute. Can't wait to get started creating these layouts now. I think sometimes I get really stuck if I don't have any place to start, and I come in my craft room and I just have so much stuff. It just gets overwhelming and I just want to walk right back out. So building the page kits not only gives you something to start with when you go into your craft room, but it also gets you inspired, and I think and it kind of gets me going with wanting to you know, do things because I have something started and come up with ideas, and then I can build a scrapbook layout from that. Okay, so this one is Echo Park's Bundle of Joy, and it's a star paper on one side, and then this really pretty plaid on that side. And I'm looking at this, and it looks like it would go really well with this flower right here and some of these other things. Now, I did pull this paper to use with the Bloom and Grow, but there's nothing that would stop me from creating 2 page kits. I'm not using these papers together, but I could use one layout with this paper and one with this one. And I think that would be super pretty, so I'm going to do that. Alright, I think that's probably going to be it for me for this video. Now I do have a short video clip of my two dogs, Bella and LilyBelle, that I'm going to put at the end of this video if y'all want to stick around for that. And hopefully I will have the next part of part 2 of creating page kits soon. I'm not going to promise anything because every time I promise something, then things in life happen and then I don't get the video created. So I'll have it up on my channel as soon as I can. So that's all I have for you guys. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you would like to see more videos, please subscribe. I would love to have you join my channel. That's all I have. Hope y'all have an awesome day and take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye now. So y'all are back for more. Y'all are gonna get so chubby you're not gonna be able to walk. All you want to do is eat and sleep. Hi, Miss LilyBelle. Hi, Miss LilyBelle. Can you speak? Hey girls, what y'all doing? Are y'all being good? Are you being a good girl, Miss LilyBelle? How about you, Miss Bella? Are you being a good girl? You cleaning my craft room again? They got paper like everywhere, so you could probably clean some more. I wouldn't mind. You can clean some more if you'd like. Give me some help. Hi, Miss LilyBelle. What you doing? Can you sit? Good girl. Can y'all sit? Good job. So what did y'all do today? I think y'all slept and you went outside and played in the yard. Yeah, they had fun running up and down the fence. The neighbor was mowing their grass. So they had fun trying to chase him around. Oh, Miss B's going to go pout. Why are you pouting, Miss B? I didn't say you did anything bad, you know. I just said you were running around outside. Okay. What you got to say, LilyBelle? You got anything to say? No? So what else did you do today? Did you chase any squirrels? Or find a possum in the backyard? I didn't hear you barking, so probably not. Must be a very unexciting day today, huh? It was a very unexciting day. Just lots of naps and playing. Yeah. You sure do need a haircut though. I'm gonna have to get your hair cut. Yep. I'm gonna have to make you an appointment. You are cute with your hair long though. It looks super pretty. The only problem is you can't see your eyes. Can you sit? She's like, what's it gonna give me if I sit? Sit. Good job. Down. That's an up. Y'all are so funny. I know. Am I teasing you? You already had a treat, so you can't have another one. The kitchen is closed. Kitchen closed. Bella's like, I'm not gonna stay over here if I'm not gonna get a treat. So what you got planned for tomorrow, Miss LilyBelle? Are you going to do anything special? All I hear is crickets. Cricket, cricket. Are you going to talk to me? Can you talk to me, please? Miss LilyBelle, did you know that Thanksgiving's going to be here soon? And we're going to have turkey. That's going to be exciting, huh? You like turkey. Have turkey and sweet potatoes. Yeah, you like all those things. LilyBelle loves to be in the kitchen when we're cooking. She just loves the smell of spices. She kind of reminds us of Ratatouille, the little rat from the movie who wants to be a chef. I think if LilyBelle was a person, she would be a chef. She loves to be in the kitchen and just sniffing the air whenever there's anything going on in there. You're just a goofy dog. Would you want to be a chef, Miss LilyBelle? You could be Chef LilyBelle. Yeah, you could be a cook. And you could cook anything you wanted. You're not talking to me tonight, huh? No talking? Can you speak? Can you say something? Can you tell me what you're thinking? Underneath all that hair? What you thinking about? Can you sit? Can you down? You're so awesome! You're so awesome. Hi, Miss Bella. Can you sit? Okay, yeah. Down. Down. Good job. LilyBelle, you're so good at the ups and the downs. Yes, you are. Down. Good job. You're so funny. I might have to get to break out the treats one more time before I give it up for the night. What you think? Would y'all like another little tiny treat? I need to give you your joint supplement. Would you like your bacon treat? I can give you that one. We didn't do that today yet. Would you like to have a bacon treat? LilyBelle is giving me this look like, that's not really a treat. I know it's not a treat. But if we must. Okay, let me go grab one. Hold on. Okay, so you're ready for your bacon treat? You are? Yeah. Yes. LilyBelle says yes, treat time. Okay. Sit. Leave it. Leave it. Okay. I'm so happy that they like to chew those and that I don't have to try to figure out a way to get them to eat them. Was it good? Did you like it? I think she wants more. Do y'all want more? That's it. Kitchen's closed. I'm sorry. No more treats today. That's all. It's all gone. All gone. Yeah, all gone. Can y'all say goodbye to the YouTube people? LilyBelle, can you speak? LilyBelle, can you speak? Speak. 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 Yay! Can you say anything else? You got lots to say tonight. I can't believe it. What else are you going to say? You want more? You'll have to wait till tomorrow, sweetie. Yeah, I have to wait till tomorrow. No more today, okay? But it was nice that you talked to me. Yeah, that was nice. Can you talk some more? Can you say goodbye? Can you say so long? Can you say have an awesome day? And hope to see you next time? Speak. 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 Oh, you're so funny. Speak. Yay. Speak. Wow, she's talking a lot. You must really want another treat. Okay, so can you say goodbye to everyone? Say goodbye. Say so long. LilyBelle, can you say? LilyBelle, can you say goodbye? So we say so long. See y'all later. Bella, can you say goodbye? Oh, you're gonna let LilyBelle do all the talking tonight? Wow. Okay. LilyBelle, can you tell everybody goodbye? Can you speak? Yeah? Speak. 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 Okay guys, that's all I have, so hope to see you next time. Bye now.